Welcome to Late Night with SaidFaction.
I smell marijuana.
I'm glad I uploaded that one.
Oh, man.
Hi, everybody. How's everybody doing? Happy birthday, Dr. You, dude.
Happy birthday, dude.
Finally 18.
Finally
Well,
18.
Everybody who's been waiting
he was,
for it to hit, let's get him.
he was really like Doogie Howser. But hello, Marco. Drinkerton H2O. Goondogs in the house. Henry G in the house. Ryan Ellis. What's good? What's good? What it do? What it do?
What it do?
What it do?
D-Mark got that heat. I've been dealing with a lot today. Can't seem to concentrate. Working on my spirit, but my mind's a little off today.
Jay Boners, what it do?
Contemplate dealing with these demons.
Yeah, I know. I got it cut out yesterday.
Hey, boners. What to do?
What it do?
I want to have just the quick clip, but the music in the background, like building up and having him lean in.
It's so good.
What up, Ryan? That dude's from Bayou. He's a Alabama rapper. Mr. Schnoggins, how you doing, Bobo?
And Remy and Roz, I hope you're not listening. But
Yeah, it's late night. Hey, there's a parental advisory sticker on the thumbnail of this video, so I don't know what to tell you guys. Hello, Neil McKenzie. Odd word car. I love that. Who's your brother that has been showing up on the Honey Bucket Lives? Fred? No, it wasn't Fred Carr. I don't know. I can't remember. But we have another car that shows up on the Honey Bucket Lives. What up, Scooter? Scooter. Those what are they called? The new TRM fixies. The starts with an L. I can't remember. They're only $169. It's out of some steel.
Blade.
It's out of a steel I haven't heard of before.
What's the steel?
I'll pull it up here in a minute, or if someone knows it, shout it out. But they're only $169. I mean, actually, I'll go ahead.
I'll get it. You say hi to everybody.
Oh, right. We have a live stream going on, not just a conversation. Be Shady, what up? Hello, Joseph. Mr. Lancelot Leather. Illuminati Ninja. Shout out to Twisted Sis as well.
Illuminati, Twisted Sis.
12:15. How long before we start? Well, that's how far behind I am. We are. The royal we. Kathleen, did you get a delivery today?
Ooh.
It says delivered. Mr. Longbone.
Tagalongs are all sold out? Or are they not available yet?
They're not available yet.
Okay.
Tagalong, is that what they're called?
Tagalong, yeah. They're going to be ready for Blade Show.
Yeah.
The steel is PSB 27.
Show it off.
Never heard of that.
No crown this time. Crown Royal?
There's a thing in the YouTubes that there's a leaderboard in the chats now.
Leaderboard for what?
Yes. Well, YouTube is pushing these leaderboard things, and like the top 3 people get a crown, but it's YouTube's way of driving engagement. So people chat, The cap right now is 75 XP. It resets every hour. I've been researching it.
Well, that sounds dumb.
It's to get people chatting, and of course, super chats and stuff are worth more. So people are going to be like, "You want that crown? Send me a super chat."
You want this like
discouraging that.
Yeah, you want this pointless digital thing that means nothing? Spend money.
Unfortunately, I've also been reading in popular live streams, people are spamming the chat now.
Oh.
Mimo kind of did it like as a joke, like fart, 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 but people are actually doing it.
Like, no joke?
No joke. Like, for real.
No.
For real, no cat bussing.
Don't be bussing the cat.
Bobo, you've just been the moffode. What up, Troy?
So
really? I think he said Thursday, but he's probably already answered that. Ron Crow, what's going on?
Ronathan.
Ronathan.
Real
what are you
drink water, no
talking
cat.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Data step. No, when you
Joseph is.
Joseph is.
All right, yeah. Status Outlaw, what's going on? We need music. Scott is. What's happening?
Scotty.
Best friends I can afford.
You need music?
Hey man, where my dookie go? Hey man, where my dookie go?
Tag along. Yes, there it is. I didn't see it. I would have gotten it. It's a sprayed D2 steel. Okay.
Interesting.
Sprayed D2?
You know what? I want to assume without doing any research, just knowing TRM, it has to be a decent steel.
Yeah.
That they can get it to that price point at. And this thing is just a little guy. I think it compares to the chickadee. So you just need something slicey, right? You don't need a thick blade stock of, something crazy hardness. You just need something that'll be thin and slicey for what that thing is, its purpose, right? So I'm perfectly fine if it's a cheaper steel, as long as assuming they do whatever it is, they do it right.
So it says it's a spray form D2 that's known for its improved toughness, wear resistance, and ship resistance compared to regular D2.
Okay.
That's cool.
Well,
sweet.
I'm good with that. Taco or pancake? Taco, taco, taco. It's a bullshit gamification to try to drive revenue.
I like to look at the pancake over the taco.
Yeah, I got. Oh, good call, Kathleen. Good call. Yeah, I mean, I guess maybe people aren't. Is that something you only see on YouTube? Would it show up on StreamYard?
I don't think so.
I think you actually have to turn it on into YouTube.
Oh, well.
It's not just automatically on.
Okay, well. I'm going to be the, look at me, I'm Stevie, and I don't have to have all that BS turned on attitude. I'm not going to turn that on.
Makes my face look fat.
What does your face?
No, Scott said that for crowns.
Oh. Well, hey, how'd you do that? That's like, oh, I thought it was a Cheshire cat. Before it was highlighted, it looks like the Cheshire cat. And then his avatar looks like a cat bowl. Troy trying to get that crown and he ain't gonna get it. I do have 2 new clips to play tonight. I accidentally played one on Maddie's live, but it wasn't prepped. This one takes a couple of plays. So the first one here, I think it's too small to see my comment, but the comment says, "Where are you? Where are you at?" The title of this clip is Ungabe Owners.
Okay, we have Gabe owner. He say, "Where are you? This Nigeria, bro."
This Nigeria, bro.
I like how it says it.
Ungabe Owners.
Ingabe.
Okay, we have Gabe owner. He say, "Where are you? This Nigeria, bro."
It sounds like it's the back of the throat.
When you say it, just like the indigenous.
What?
Like it's like there's a different cadence, and you speak more in the back of your throat in the beginning.
She said to sound like that guy, you have to talk on the back of your throat.
Oh.
And different cadence, yeah, in the beginning part of the words.
Oh.
And
What do you think? This guy, how do you have to talk to sound like this guy?
What's up, gay boners? What's up? How you guys doing, man? Thank you for stopping in.
He leaned
What's
in.
up, gay boners? What's up? How you guys doing, man? Thank you for stopping in. What's up, gay boners? What's up? How you guys doing, man? Thank you for stopping in.
The body count grows.
I'm not gay boners.
I mean, I don't have anything against the guy, but I mean,
Stevie is cruising the YouTube algorithm as gay boners.
You just leave it at Stevie is cruising as gay boners.
Gay boners, what it do?
That's the best one.
Hey, gay boners, Mike Hawkhurts.
Gay owners. Gay boners. How you doing?
Gay boners gets around.
Yes, he do. Gay boners cruising the block.
Giggles.
Coldstone is Gabe on block. Burnt relic.
I'm going to try to have a new one every week. It took me all of 5. That was like this morning. I fired it up. He was like the second live that I scrolled to, and I was like, "Oh, that was an early day efficient." Hooked that one, reeled it in, tossed it in the boat, and went back to work.
Stevie said, "My work here is done."
Sorry to hear that, Neil. Sorry to hear that. Grab a can of, grab a bag of your frozen peas out of the freezer. I know you have a bag of frozen peas in your freezer. And just use that. That should help.
What's up, Milton?
Oh, man. He spends about 5 minutes doing that. There's so many potential. And then there's people I'm like, oh, this would get so many laughs. But then I feel bad. There's a lot of easy. There's a lot of easy victims out there.
Katie just said, "No, you don't."
No, look.
Now you're stumbling.
I haven't done it. There's a reason why I didn't do it.
No, I just.
If Stevie felt bad, he would have stopped after the first one, but not.
And then not show the video.
Well, no. I'll keep going, but there's some people I do feel bad to do it to. They're too easy of a target. Instead, I want to get dudes.
Okay, we have Gabe owner. He say, "Where are you? This Nigeria, bro."
I'm international. Gay boners is intercontinental.
You know what I just pictured?
Gay boners, international man of mystery.
Dude, I was literally just picturing 1940s to 1960s like vintage movie posters, and like gay boners in a suit is like, you know, a cruise liner is like drifting away in the background.
Yes. I got feelings, Jesse. I have feelings.
P&W's here.
He's just a funny guy.
Well, hello, Jesse, Mick Ranger, Ryan.
Also, speaking of P&W, we got. I did a giveaway last night, but I didn't think I had any pens on me, and I had a bunch. So this will be going out to Joe Kasparic won and played for Paul Mills. So that'll be going out. Anyway, I cut Matty off. He was like, I have something to talk about. I'm like, I have something to talk about that's similar, so I'm going to say mine first before you say yours.
Oh, you tied in. I just said P&W's here. I just got a package. I wasn't saying anything.
Speaking of gay boners, I just got P&W's package.
I think you're all going to love what's in this, baby.
Oh,
give you
dude.
a hint. It's not an Aurelia.
Is that the ultimate, Cole? Lungbone? Would that be the ultimate to get Saran to say gay boners?
Oh my god. That would be amazing.
I mean, one has to, that has to be the grail.
Saran, she works at a knife store.
That has to be my Said Stevie channel grail, right?
Yeah.
At this point?
I think so.
1,000 points easily.
She's been getting pretty quick, though.
Yeah.
Dominic Torchito.
Yes.
I didn't even catch that right away.
Oh, that's a good one. Does he have Cheeto hair? Is that what it is?
He is a Cheeto.
Oh, yeah, he is a Cheeto.
Let me change the style. He is a Cheeto. He's like the thing.
Only thing more important than Cheetos is family. I live my life one corn chip at a time.
Ryan, have you been going live?
Yeah. Yeah. We had fun. There was like 7 giveaways, and we danced.
Oh, he's been on.
He's live right now.
Ooh, look at that. New watch day.
Ooh.
New
Definitely
watch
took
day.
time.
Casio Pro Trek.
Yes. Titanium.
Nice, dude. That's a sick
And I got it. They dropped it to $260
Let's go.
on Amazon. This thing is as light as it possibly can be, because it's the new Pro Treks are made out of like this recycled composite plastics.
Yeah.
And then it's a titanium band. I couldn't believe how light this thing was.
Dude, that's such a badass watch. Too.
I haven't got into all of it yet, but it's solar charged. It's got the world time clock. It's got the altimeter and the barometer, and That's what I would really like to have is an altimeter, because like on my last ramblings, I'm like, man, I don't know what elevation I climbed to.
Yeah,
it'd be cool to be able to look down and see that. So
that's so awesome, dude. Congrats, man.
I was nervous. I didn't think it was gonna fit me because I got big old. It's not that my wrists are huge, but this part of my hand is huge.
Yeah.
So to get the bracelet over, I usually have to have an open one. But this one didn't have to make any adjustments to it. And it's so far, I mean, I've only had it for like 2 hours. I absolutely love it.
Did you use your watch to tell you how long you've had it for?
It doesn't talk.
Well, then how does it tell you
It's
the
a
time?
watch. It's not a talk.
But how does it tell you the time?
It doesn't.
Then what good is it then?
I look at it and it says the time on it.
Oh, it says it.
It doesn't say anything to me, though.
You just said it does, though.
No, I didn't. You said that.
You just said it says the time.
I probably misspoke. This doesn't say anything.
But you said it did, though.
So you said it did.
Sharif?
Sharif, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, Sharif. I didn't say it. I didn't say it.
I was gonna say I heard a really good joke today.
Okay, good.
Why did the chicken cross the road?
I don't know, Sharif. Why did the chicken cross the road?
To get to the idiot on the other side. Okay, knock knock.
Who's there?
You mean it?
What? What?
I knew Matty would like that one.
I already know what's going to happen. No, the punchline's coming up. But the
No,
fact
that
was
was-
like, okay, knock knock. Answer the door, Stevie.
I said, dude.
You got too much.
Katie? You hear what I said to Sharif earlier?
Stevie said,
I smell marijuana.
you going to answer the door?
Who is it?
The chicken.
You're the idiot across the street.
I am?
What are you talking about?
The chicken crossed the street to go see the idiot on the other side. And then he knocked on your door.
Chickens don't. What? With his wing?
No, with his beak. There's not enough.
He got me with his pecker?
Yeah.
Wow, you did hear a good joke today, then, didn't you?
Yeah, dude, it was great.
Awesome prank, Farva.
Very good, Sharif. I stand by my statement. Shut the F up, Katie.
Exactly, Ryan.
Oh, his son's name. Jurassic.
He was part parking the car.
Chicken burger.
Chicken bagger.
Oh, man.
Jared.
What's up?
Cherry Pickin' EDC.
Mr. Pickens EDC. Oh, I gotta get the Wheel of Farts out. Remember last week I paid for the farts. All right. Remember, for 33 months is Jared White. I'm gonna spin the Wheel of Farts, Jared. Round and round she goes. Where she stops, nobody knows. What do you? All right, we ready for this?
I was born ready. All right.
Not bad. Not bad.
You must have ate a Bluetooth speaker.
It said, "What do you?" And hey, Jared, before you go, a little shout out also from
Game owners, what it do?
How you doing, Jared? Oh, I do owe you a dino fart. I do owe you a dino fart. Oh, hold on though, Cheeto. Look what just popped up. Will this show up?
Taco no bueno.
Racist? I hear you dinosaurs, but hey, Cheeto.
I'm gonna get you your dinosaur.
I want to hear the taco no bueno part. Underwhelming.
Anticlimactic.
LOL. Bring on the racism.
This one says bye, Grammy. Was the dinosaur one? I have to search for it. These are not alpha fartibatized. There's Ramen Bowl. There's Silent Butt.
How can you have a sound for silent?
I don't know. Obi Wind. Rip to Deep Who. Mega Gasadon.
There you go. That sounds dinosaurish.
Okay. It was the Stinkosaurus, right?
That's them tacos fighting back.
Glad you're getting to some chill time, dude.
Yes.
But then there's also the Stego.
Ooh.
That's the kind when your tummy really hurts.
Oh, no, that's right. There's a whole bunch. There's the Pterodactyl. And the Tricerapoo.
Nice.
Aren't you glad that this was the night you were able to hop on the YouTubes, Jared?
Oh. Platypus.
You skipped a bunch of.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, there's two. That one. That's the
not
first
a
one.
bunch, it's Gary Lopez. Mr. Schnoggins. Let's see. I feel like Bobo deserves something good. Okay. Bobo, this Aerosniff is for you.
Yes. Let's get Yakko.
Mr. Yako gets a Fartwood Mac.
Fartwood Mac.
That one wasn't that good.
Should have been The Chain. That's the best song.
Yako gets the Porkin.
Ooh.
That one's questionable.
That one sounds like it would hurt.
You're not going the rest of your day without checking that one.
No. You're
It had a
staying
little-
All
home.
the right places.
Yes. That one had a little sauce on the end.
Welcome to the bunghole.
Is P&W still here?
Ooh, next one. Next one is gonna get
First
Black-eyed.
$5 super chat gets the black-eyed fart. Come on, $5 super chat. If you want to hear it, pay it. If you don't, that's on you guys.
We'll turn into regular streamers now.
My coworker just walked in mid-fart. Well,
What's
he's
your most embarrassing fart?
most embarrassing?
Oh, I know the one that I was most embarrassed by.
What?
I was
Gather round, Katie. We're telling stories.
Katie farts with the best and the worst of them.
I'm sure she does. I'd love to hear Katie's tale. I don't want to exclude her. So
Matt, what was your most embarrassing one?
I'm not really embarrassed.
Hold on,
farts.
Katie.
I don't know.
Oh no, yours. What you got? You got.
Katie, can you tell us Maddie's most embarrassing fart?
Wait, what?
Are they two different? Are they two different farts?
What happened?
When we were at the grocery store, I thought it was a fart, but it was like hit yourself in the nuts with the basket, and you leaned over to this innocent older lady, and she was like, "Oh, I just hit myself in the nuts."
But
Like,
that
whispered it in her ear.
that wasn't a fart though.
That's what it was for a second.
Hold on. Maddie just he whispered sweet nothings into an old woman's ear.
Bent over.
Okay, and I'm the bad guy.
Look, she wasn't part of the plan. I got hit in the nuts, so I went, oh, I got hit in the nards. And her head happened to be right. I leaned over her. She was in front of me. I leaned over her, but I said it. Didn't she like scurry off really fast?
Did she like have like a walker? She had like
She scurried.
oh my
I
god.
was towering over her. She was a little old lady.
Yeah.
I thought we were getting a fart story, and we
I know.
got Maddie.
Katie's dredging the wrong part of the lake.
We
Telling
found out.
stories that we shouldn't be talking about.
Yeah, I can't believe it's been what 2 years, well over a year since I told my saying something to an older woman.
Yours was on purpose. Mine was on accident. I leaned over and she just
you
happened-
had you had a relatable story and you didn't share it with the group.
I never would have told it either.
I never got caught neither.
But look. Blue, he did the 5.
Oh shit! All right, the Black Eyed Peas.
Let's
Why
hope
is
it's
it-
worth it.
Right?
Squeeze that fat box.
Wasn't it? That's what it was. It was still in a grocery store for you. I forgot the embarrassing one.
I thought it was gonna end up being like, "Let's get refarted. Let's get refarted in here." All right, you deserve better than that. Here's some hot air for you. That's for emotion right there.
Good, they couldn't hear you, Katie. Good.
Oh, okay.
No, Todd, I bent over in half because I got hit in the nards, as that lady found out. And when I bent over, my head just was right next to her ear.
You went like this.
Okay, hold on. Back it up a little bit. What's the setting here? Why is there an old woman that close to you, for one?
We were at the store.
Grocery store?
Uh-huh. I got hit in the mouth. I forgot by what.
It was the basket you were holding.
Oh, I hit myself. Yes. I was doing sweet basket tricks and it backfired on me.
Hold on. Is this something that you do on the regular?
Well, they got rid of the baskets.
You have
the little hand basket?
Yeah.
I was spinning it. I remember now.
You were that close to another woman, an older woman, spinning and it had food in it?
I think we were walking.
It had grocery.
It probably had food in it.
I assume. Right. So you're coming up hot on an old woman doing tricks.
The lady was standing. We were walking behind her.
Passing on the right.
And I leaned over right next to her ear. I informed her that I hurt my nards.
Hey, little mama, let me whisper sweet nothings in your ear.
The reason why I was confused about that is because
my nards. Was it like a Was it like an or were you like trying to be discreet and you were literally like, oh my nards?
I don't know what I did. I just remember leaning over her.
Knowing Maddie, it was not discreet at all.
She knew my nards hurt.
She got home.
Boy, don't he?
She got home. It was like some monster towering over me said that he hurt his nards. They're like, sure he did, Grandma. Sure he did. And she was like, no, I'm serious. And they're like, all right, Grandma, whatever. She's like, he just bent right over and whispered that he hit himself in the nard. All right, Grandma, if you say it one more time, we're putting you in a home. This poor woman is probably living in a mental institution early now. They don't believe her. The butterfly effect. Maddie's nard effect.
The nard effect.
Oh. Wow, that took a. I was asking about embarrassing farts, and we got.
I know. I don't know where she was going with that.
Like I said, I have embarrassing stories for farts.
So how did that end up the nard story?
We were in the grocery store or dollar store somewhere in a store. You crop dusted and went to the next one. And they started gagging. You could hear the gagging.
You hear the gagging.
That's not embarrassing. That's a proud moment.
The swamp creature towering over me. Maddie's crop dusted in the Kroger. You know, screaming into Grandma's ears that his junk hurts. And I'm the bad guy.
Mine was accidental.
Hey, we all crop dust, you know it.
Really, was the crop dusting accidental?
Yeah, oopsies. Whoops. Did I do that? Accidental my ass.
Mustard gas in aisle 3.
Oh, release the mustard gas.
That's the story I was thinking about.
They did gag pretty good though. That was a good one.
Oh. And I said to back it up, what was the scenario? And you conveniently still left out the fact that you had just cropped us at aisle 11. The bulk. It was probably the bulk food aisle. Oh. Also, Katie, did he really have sweet basket tricks?
I don't know if they're sweet. I mean, they're just you fidget.
She said I fidget with it,
Yeah.
but she said they're not sweet.
Well, I'm like, I don't know.
They were sweet basket tricks.
After this goes off the air, they're gonna get. What do you mean I don't have any fucking sweet basket tricks? Did you see the time I totally do the thing.
We used to get all kinds of shenanigans at grocery stores, though.
Oh.
Oh god.
Or
the dog bag.
Or not the dog, the cat food bag or whatever, litter. One of those in the basket. Everywhere. Oh, that was awful.
Shut up, kitty.
Sharif didn't even get to tell his embarrassing fart story. It doesn't even matter.
Katie decided to cut him off and tell the story about yelling at old ladies in Menards. And then on top of all of that, she said my basket tricks weren't sick. You hesitated and said, "Oh, you fidget."
Like, I remember all this stuff. I know you did the gravity thing.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Pretty sweet.
You were mainly just like going.
I would spin it.
Yeah.
I don't know what she's talking about. I had some sweet basket moves.
But it stopped since then.
Oh.
Well, yeah, it stopped after the Nards.
Trauma for you and for that day.
If I had a codpiece, Joe, that wouldn't have happened.
Oh, there you go.
If I had a codpiece. Somebody write that song for Maddie. If I had a codpiece.
So, Sharif, your most embarrassing?
If I had a codpiece, I would be.
I would bitty bitty bum.
I've already created one catchy song this week. Gary had a
little stroke.
Gary had a little stroke, little stroke, little stroke. Gary had a little stroke, but he's now okay.
I guess you could say he's all right.
Oh God.
Well, Maddie, you needed to put on the shades when you said that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, dang, dang, dang.
I don't think Joe ever heard that on Wednesday.
Oh, you didn't get that one, Joe? The best of Said Stevie with hits like Lancelot's Balm. Gary had a little stroke.
We should do like one of those old like 90s 2000s CD compilation videos.
Hey, is that SaidFaction? We'll turn it up. Gary had a little stroke. No, we got to do Kids Bop. I want to hear Kids Bop. Gary had a little stroke.
Kids Bop, thick or thin, will get it in.
No.
It doesn't
Big or
work.
Small, big or small, thick or thin. Oh.
It's got to be like those the Moods ones where you had like the Enya singing and sail away, sail away, sail away.
Who can?
Oh yeah, speaking of Enya, Sharif, your most embarrassing fart?
Oh, so this was when I was in Indiana. I used to spend a lot of time at my homeboy's apartment. We lived like across this like pathway from one another, so we would go back and forth. And this day, like it was me, him, and this girl that I was interested. We were all just like hanging out, chilling, whatever. And we would normally stay up till like 6, 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. Well, I ended up passing out in like one of his little recliners while the two of them were still chatting. And apparently I farted myself awake in front of them. I woke up to them both laughing their asses off and like telling me what had happened. But there was like no possible way for me to recover in my mind in this girl's eyes. Like there was no way that I could spin it. And it was like the most cringiest like die inside moment for myself.
That is fart yourself awake.
Yep.
I love when dogs do that, so I can picture Sharif doing that. Sharif blames the dog. Or what he usually does in lives. That was the chair, see?
Yeah.
I'm gonna open this package.
Do it.
You guys are gonna love it. This is from P&W.
Oh yeah.
Obsidian.
Open the Coke bag. This is better than drugs.
Obsidian.
This is better than drugs. It's rocks.
Rocks! Obsidian. Wait, is that dragon glass?
Yeah, I guess you could say from the show, but you can make some seriously sharp edges with this stuff. Very sharp.
This edge is so cereal.
Petrified wood. Sorry about my name on it. Ooh, this will be good.
Petrified wood, huh?
That's what it says.
He just sent you an old turd.
And it says sorry about my name on it. So let's see what this is all about. It does. This is Joshua's wood. That's a nice chunk of petrified wood, though. You can see all the layers in that bad boy. Obsidian. Of cereal, is it? Yeah, isn't that cool? See, Katie thinks it's cool.
We've established I'm a nerd with you.
How cereal is it?
Hey, I didn't check these with a UV light, but does the new hang of the monks a clue?
Here we go. This is geode slices. Oh, yeah. One moon, isn't it?
Cool. Whoa.
That looks like the Thunder Egg.
It does look like the Thunder Egg.
Yes, blue. Of course.
What is that one? Hold on. Can I stand on my head to try to read that real quick?
Yeah. Please do.
Quarter crystal.
Quartz crystal. That's a good one, too.
Whoa.
Your sarcasm has been noted.
Whoa.
Don't worry, Stevie. There's only 3 more.
Whoa.
What did that one say, Stevie? I held it upright.
Facilis.
Facilis, what? I guess you could get that out of that. Touche, Stevie.
Douche. Douche egg.
I didn't say anything with a D.
Douche egg. Whoa.
I like fossils.
What? What?
More geode slices? This one has 2 stickers. Oh, and Thunder Egg. Nerdy Virgins of Arizona.
Hold on. Don't show it yet. Don't show it yet. Don't show it
No?
yet. No.
The temptation is real.
All right. Get ready.
That's cool.
Nothing? See? Thank you. Thank you. There we go. See, he dug those fossils up when he was a teenager. He found them. He found them.
Oh.
Surprised he didn't like rocks.
I know. Burnt, yes, it looks like amethyst. That's a cool one right there. This is the last one.
Whoa, it looks like Frank Zappa in the middle. Oh, now it looks like a Baphomet. Oh, man. Can you give us a recap?
Yes, with pleasure. You know what? I'll start from the beginning when I find it.
That's usually a good place to start.
Obsidian. This stuff is made when lava goes into the water and it immediately super cools.
Oh, great. Lava rocks. Cool, dude.
They come from volcanoes. Ron Dobbins! What, holy
Ron,
heavens,
you got
I
here
think
just in time. We're recapping the rocks.
Mock Pox! P&W, don't listen to them. These are amazing. Amazing.
Why am I shitting all over his rocks?
I have no idea.
Oh.
All right, we good.
It's highly uncalled for.
Very. Sure, guy.
It's definitely the thought that counts.
Approximate dates? I'd say anywhere between the beginning of time and now.
Yeah, that's an
Approximately.
awesome pro tip.
I do like the one with his name on it, though.
I think that's cool. A young Joshua. Look at this petrified wood. I'm gonna write my name on it. He was so excited about it.
He was.
And he gave it to you.
He did. I know P&W. I get it, though.
If I didn't shit all over your rocks, I feel I'd be doing them a disservice.
Hold on. I love the rationale.
Look, Katie just had leg surgery, and she got up to come look at rocks. So suck it, losers.
I still.
Are you still talking to Katie?
After I said a no for you.
She got up out of the chair. So suck it, loser.
I mean, I have sweet basket tricks. I got sweet rocks now, P&W. Thank you.
Oh, that's hella cool of you, dude.
You know what? I'm going to also...
Did he slice these?
Yes.
I don't know if you sliced them or not.
Yes.
I saw
Prototype
earlier.
number 2.
Yeah, that is it.
And it actually says Proto?
It says Proto.
Oh, that's cool.
You can see in the blur there.
Heck yeah. How you digging it, man?
I like it, but there's definitely things I
Takes
want
one.
to change. The pocket clip is freaking stiff as heck. I can barely flex it.
Heckin' stiff.
Heckin' stiff. And the
That's-
thumb studs are blocky. I'd like to narrow them this way a little bit. But they made them... Okay.
I wonder though, I mean, I'd have to feel it in hand, but I wonder how much narrower you could go and still maintain the reverse flick.
Did you see that there's rainbows in this one?
No, there's rainbows in it.
Rainbows is like one right here and one right here.
I know, Kyle. The colors are stupid, but they put the pins in it. So we got the 3 pins. You can see them there. They added the flipper, and the flipper makes it so that choil feels comfortable.
Heck yeah.
The only thing I also don't like is sometimes when I go to close it, the flipper tab like touches the thumbnail and I can feel it.
That's to be expected though. I mean, like,
I
you look
know.
at it like that.
Overall, though, I'm digging it. I can't wait to see what color options are going to be available as long as it ain't this.
Yeah, serious.
I think I'll like it.
And I think after seeing it 2 times now, here is neat, but it's missing something.
You think so? I think the pins bring that detail in
All
there.
the details in the back.
Okay, fair.
Now, honestly, I have a thing for pivot collars. Do you think they could do something like that?
On a budget knife, it's a lot less likely.
I don't know if this is going to be budget because they keep saying they're going to use
Castles. Great song.
better materials.
Great song, Todd.
You got a null rated. Nice.
It wouldn't hurt to ask, honestly.
All the
Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing, Sharp Guy.
Good for you.
He always
You're
just
so
leaves
good.
his wallet in the car. But I like it. But I definitely, for me, it's cool. But I want the full size, so this one better sell good. So they make the one I want.
There you go.
This is of course smaller, but the one I want has it's gonna be a bigger blade. So
Yeah,
this
yeah.
one better sell good, so I get that one.
And they are going to have it at Blade Show?
They sent it, so I'm hoping it's gonna be there.
Nice.
Thank you, Mick Ranger. What do you guys think about it? And give me that honest feedback besides the color. Brown sugar?
They're just trying to appeal to Kyle with the Izod colors.
Have you taken the studs off yet?
I have not. They are removable though. There's the
Right.
I think it's dope. All right. You know what? Let's take a stud off right now.
Do it.
Stevie, you still have the other one, right?
I do. I could go snag it if you'd like.
No. Are you bringing knives with you?
Yes.
If you have room. You should bring the first one and compare the two.
I can do that.
If you want.
I do.
Sweet. All right. Let's see how easy it is. Oh, yeah. There we go. Thumb studs are coming off.
Are you still having them say designed by Matthew Hawley? Or are they changing it to designed by Mattisfaction?
I never told them any one way.
No. I'm just, when people are checking it out at the table, if it says designed by Mattisfaction, they're going to be like, oh, sweet. It says designed by Matthew Hawley. They'll still pick it up because it's sweet. But, you know what I mean?
If it has my logo on it, maybe I should change it.
I will bring it. I'll bring a sticker with me. Put it next to it.
There it is with the thumb studs removed.
Now let me ask you, if someone really wanted, say, a Paul, it's already also kind of got a pilot hole started to Dremel that out and make it a, if someone really wanted to mod it.
Yeah.
Right?
That would be cool.
Chamfer it. Going in.
And on the full size, I believe the fuller goes all the way to the end, basically.
It does,
I like that better. They had to stop it because it was too thin. It would look better. The full size looks better. But this one's got to sell good for them to do that. But I like it without the studs as well.
How is it to flick without the studs?
It's good. Right off the fuller?
Yeah.
I messed that up, of course, but how do they know what name to call you? Matty, Marty, Matthew? All of it. All of it.
That'd be hilarious if it said it was designed by Martin Fraction.
Martin.
That's what Maddie's in my phone is.
One thing I'm curious about, and I did a video when I opened it, the flipper tab's removable, and I can see part of the screw, which kind of sticks out from the frame just like a tiny bit. Are they going to make it so you have to take it apart to take the flipper off?
You know, I think what did they say when I was trying to remember what they said when we were in the discussion meeting about it.
Marty farting.
You know, I wasn't taking notes when we had the meeting about it. So I don't know what they're doing.
Why didn't you take notes?
Or is that a hypothetical question?
No, I was asking a real sincere question full of sincerity.
You should. Do you have tools? You can tell us pretty easily. Do you have to take them apart to get to it?
I'm not referring to the prototype, though. I'm referring to the finished product, Stevie.
Oh. My bad. Well, allow me to retort.
I like it, though.
I do too, man. I think I liked the exposed pins for sure.
Yeah, it definitely adds something.
They kept the backspacer the same. It still got the.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. I don't remember. Is there a spot for a lanyard in the back too?
No.
No.
Should I tell them to like make a hole or something for one?
Do you really want to hold it up anymore?
This?
Yeah.
I don't mind holding it.
No. I mean, isn't then they have to go back and start changing things again.
The hole is not a big enough deal to delay it. They'll probably just punch a hole through the whole thing. You know?
Gotcha.
That's a simple thing to do, like in the CAD file. It's more of the structural stuff that would be a headache, right? Like, if they're going to do the screw on the show side, then they probably will make you disassemble the knife. But if they put the screw head on the lock side, then they could put like a hole for you to access it. So, stuff like that. Like if they had to re-engineer that to like flip what side that's on, that would take more time.
Yeah.
And
it's a milled clip, right?
Yes, but this one is stiff. I probably would not be able to put this in my pocket.
It's weird because the original prototype clip wasn't that stiff.
No, it was good. But this one,
why they must have changed the spec on it.
Well, they need to go back. In fact, let me try it. Oh yeah, see, I have to cram it on there. That's what it looks like in a pocket, though, after you manhandle it all the way in. I definitely want them to fix that.
You know what, though? On some clips, I don't mind, as it's different putting it in your pocket when you're standing up wearing actual jeans than doing what you're doing right there, too.
Yeah.
Because you can very easily take a knife by, if it is a little stiff, you just, with your finger, just guide it in a little bit. And that's not a deal killer to me. You know what I mean? Do you guys ever have, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I have some clips that are a little bit stiff, like the milled clip for the Harsey folder. It is stiff for sure. So you got to give it a little tweak when you're putting it in your pocket. And that doesn't bother me.
I just know if I leave this like this, people are going to say it's stiff. And Ron, I actually like speed holes. I think they're cool if done right. I think they add a little something like this side's got the milled side, but then you got the speed hole side. I like it. But I'm excited though.
Yeah, plenty of people are going to get a chance to check it out.
I hope so. But I want it to do well because I want mine. This one I'm hoping is going to be like budget. And then hopefully it sells well. And then they'll make the bigger one, but more primo. But we kept the flipper and this part. Because for me, it doesn't interfere at all. They were worried that when you do this one, that the flipper would hit your finger.
Gotcha.
But I haven't had that. Yeah, you do, Shane. So,
I like it.
Yeah, like I said, I just want to make the thumb studs go in just the tiniest about a little bit. And maybe round them off more because the corners are kind of sharp. Alexander Fleming. You know what's the coolest part about Alexander Fleming is not that he accidentally invented penicillin, but that he gave it to the world for free. If he was like the big pharmacy companies, he could have made billions, but he gave it to the world for free.
What a mensch.
Mm-hmm. He saved millions and millions of millions of lives. Billions, probably.
Dude could have been balling on a yacht.
I mean, yeah. Like an early yacht. Probably have sails on it.
Couple of flappers and skimpy outfits.
Yeah, see? Yeah, shout out to Alexander Fleming!
That was the nerdiest shout out ever.
Alexander, What it do?
Penicillin, what up?
How many other knife channels are shouting out Mr. Fleming? 0. This is where the action's at.
Shane, were you here?
Exactly.
I sent this to Shane, but this is your local rapper, Shane. Millie Red.
I've been dealing with a lot today. Can't seem to concentrate. Working on my spirit, but my mind's a little off today.
Game owners, what it do?
Contemplate dealing with these demons.
Yeah, I know. I got it cut out yesterday.
Gay bonus, what it do?
What it do?
What that gay boner do? No, he's not Kyle. He's probably giving me mad props. He's like, yeah, that's my boy. He likes rocks. He knows what's up. Today's Alexander Fleming shout out is brought to you by Ranch Sunflower Seeds.
Ooh.
Them's the good ones.
Oh,
Okay,
man.
go to MTV Awards. I wouldn't be here right now if it isn't for Gay Bonus.
Gay Boners might be wreaking some havoc at Blade Show this year, too.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Game owners, what it do? In Blade Show.
Gay Boners does Blade Show.
Oh. Yes.
Is this going to be like a series?
I don't know, but it might involve lasers.
Oh, jeez.
Gay Boners is getting technologically advanced.
You guys didn't pay attention to that. I can't make it public. I don't want to make it public.
You just got lased by Gay Boners. So, Sharif, where's my Aurelia?
I don't know.
I don't think it actually exists.
Probably not. You know me.
It's next to the ZT that also don't exist.
You mean one of mine?
Sharif, would you like a snack?
Knock, knock.
Get the door, Stevie.
Yes. Yes, Cole.
We all saw it, but then Stevie said not make it public. I do gotta give a shout out though
To the guy that created the polio vaccine.
No. On Wednesday, another package came,
Ooh.
and this one was stuck with some sweet baby rays up on hot.
Ooh, honey mustard.
Honey mustard, his secret sauce, which I've never had this one. It's got horseradish and spice, so I'm gonna make some steak or something for that. And then the buffalo wing. So whoever sent this, heck yes. And I'm very curious about the secret sauce. But I'm a big fan of horseradish, so I'm in. But yes, whoever you are, thank you. Also, look what I found.
Ooh.
This is my Cold Steel Warhawk. But this is actually one of the very first things that I've had customized. What is that? Golden. Ron, I know. The secret is meth. Honey? Clover honey?
Small batch.
Ooh. Do it, Kyle. I'm waiting for your poop in a box.
It's my poop in a box.
So this is a Cold Steel, the Warhawk, which is a pretty cool one. But this is their Viking axe. And then this was back before I even knew Stevie and stuff. It's stuck. But I had someone do some etching and they put a wolf on there.
Whoa.
And then they wrapped it in this faux wolf fur with leather and then burned cool grooves in the handle.
Wow.
That's pretty dope.
Yes. They even hammered dimpled the top there.
Have you ever smashed some shit with that?
Not with this, not since it was customized. But it's Cold Steel. It would last.
Oh, that's Cold Steel? No shit.
Yeah, this one is. Oh, was he? Heck yeah. This one, though, I've used this one. This one's cool.
Thinking American. I did not know that Cold Steel made deals like that.
Oh, yeah. He makes even like halberds and stuff. But this has a sheath that goes into pieces.
Oh, I've seen that. Yeah. Okay, I know that one.
Yeah. They have this one and then they have another one. But these handles are super cheap. So if you break them, you just slap this part on a new handle. It's that polyurethane or whatever it's called. It's all dirty though. I need to clean it. I found them in my room though. $10.95? I don't know what steel the axes are. But you're chopping stuff. You're not cutting. Who cares?
I certainly don't.
I don't care. And I've never had any trouble with a Cold Steel steel. But I like these ones.
Did you have that stuff done locally?
No.
Was it locally wrapped?
It was not locally wrapped. I think he lives in like Wisconsin or something. What's Sharif here?
Who did that?
I did.
Look at the next one. Scott. No.
Where in the world is gay boners?
Heck yeah, Troy. You know what? Scabs covers the super hard use stuff. And that, I forgot his name, the X guy. I cover the more realistic hard use stuff, like
Malcolm?
Cutting a sandwich.
Is it Malcolm?
No, I don't think that's a different X. What's that guy's name? What is
He
it?
gonna give it to you though, right?
Maybe.
Knock knock, open up the door. It's real. With the non-stop pop from stainless steel. X gonna give it to you.
Gonna give it to you.
Is this some sort of rhythmic adaptation of words that you have going on here?
Nah.
Stop, drop, open up shop.
Whoa.
Yeah.
No. As the
I have no idea what's going on.
Rough Riders. Roll. All right. Up in here. Those were some lyrics performed by the late great, rest in peace, Darkman X.
No,
You know it. If you heard it, you would know it.
I don't know it. There's only two types of music, Katie: Pink Floyd and not Pink Floyd.
Listen to Nightwish and stuff.
Hey, shut up! I'm making a point.
Check out the new one I'm sharing, Stevie.
Oh, say that again.
Check the new one I'm sharing.
Or
Is he about to get on the Titanic?
Yeah.
that's hilarious. Gabe owners.
Send a Rough Rider to Mattisfaction, care of Phoenix. They know him. Oh, some of you might not have seen.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer. Oh, got a very shiny nose. Come on.
No, they always have it in Salt Lake and Atlanta.
To the ratchet.
They did have it at Blade Show. Not the one we went to, but they had it at the Atlanta one.
Which one?
The Phoenix. Would this fit in the... Actually, the question more perfectly would be, which slip of Joe's would this fit into?
The regular.
The regular? It's just over 3.5 inches long.
Yeah. The standard regular.
That one, I think you'd have to be more worried about the thickness.
Yeah,
but I don't think that would be a problem.
I'll show you real quick, Matty.
This was a gift, and
Matty, how does it compare to the ABW in length?
I don't know that's kind of a tough comparison.
No, like when it's closed, how does it lengthwise?
Oh, okay. I thought you meant usage-wise or something. Okay.
No.
Let's see. It's longer, and then...
Okay, so this is the short clip. The short clip slip just is perfect size for the ABW.
Okay, so the bigger one then.
So you would want to go with the next size up. The one that I believe holds this. Do you have a Sodbuster Jr.?
I don't have any Sod.
Matty, look.
No.
This is GEC, right? Similar size to yours. It's got 2 tools, so it's same width.
This one's got 3, Sharif.
Okay.
One of them's super thin.
So they're pretty accommodating.
Yeah, like this is the standard size, and this is.
If only he were here. I'll tell you what.
That's no problem.
I pull up.
This is the greatest slip joint ever. The beer and sausage.
There you go.
Beer and sausage.
It would definitely fit that. And that's the regular one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Standard size, and I wet formed it. So
you definitely got to wet form these bad boys.
So
actually, with the width of that one, Matty, you wouldn't need to, because the width would actually keep it in place.
Do you have any other slip joints, Matty?
Yeah, but they're all like, I have random size slip joints. Like, I got this Toad sticker.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that the standard clip slip would work just fine for that.
Okay.
I'm 100% confident it's the standard.
Yeah, Troy. Yeah. He got an APW as well. They look good in the Eclipse one, Troy.
Yeah, I don't think you need the long. The long is for like 3.5 and above.
Well, this one is 3.5 and above. It's just past 3.5.
Yeah, the standard. You're good with the standard.
Yeah.
Okay. Marty, listen closely, as this will be the only time you hear this. You really have some girth on that tool. Thank you, Kyle.
That's nice.
3 3/4. Yeah, it's got this denim micarta. I would say it's my first GEC, but I had won one and no longer own that one. But now this is like my first GEC. And I really like it.
3 3/4 inch close, right? So let me see. I can tell you based on mine.
Just a slip, no clip.
Mine is.
I'll also go that route too.
Yeah, mine is 3.7 inches closed. So it's almost the exact same size. So you should be good to go with the standard. Like yours would be just a little closer to the end.
And that's fine by me.
Yeah.
It feels so cool to finally, this was one of my grails that I'd been chasing for a while.
Hell yeah.
And people say like GC would make a knife and then not make it again for a long time.
Yeah.
And this one just happened to pop up. And someone was very, very kind.
I've really fallen in love with GECs, man. Thanks to that somebody and another somebody.
Patina and Cheeto. Those are the GEC boys.
Oh, there's another one.
There's another?
Yeah, Lungbone, dude.
I got to give all credit to Pocket Metal for my introduction to GEC.
Yeah. Terry got you into them. Yeah, Terry is he definitely likes them. Let's see. Do I have it on here? I don't think I do. I don't have the Sharif Poopin one on here, but we do have this one.
Say his name and he appears. I believe in Said Stevie. What's up, everybody?
That's one of my favorite ones. I love that you come barging out of the thing like the Kool-Aid man.
I hit my head and everything.
I love it. Dr. Pooh. In the Turtis. I love this thing, though.
Yeah, it's gnarly.
It needs a proper carry method. I think the clip slip is the way to go. But look at this cool tube. It probably added $400 to the price.
Beer and sausage.
The beer and sausage. It even came with a little pin.
As they all do.
That probably adds like another $600 to the total price. Got to pay for that art. This is one of my favorite pins, though, because it's just a plate full of sausage.
Well, you happen to be in luck, Troy. Hey, yo, Carl. Hey, yo, Carl. Drop that Sick beat, yo.
You need to take that section and then like turn it into a groove now. Make a song out of it. Just have that running in the background while you make some kind of song. Because you're good at making the songs.
Turn it into like they're taking the hobbits to Isengard.
Oh, well, that's...
You know that, don't you?
I remember it. I don't remember how it goes, but I remember it.
How can you not remember how it goes?
Yeah, Cheeto. Street Elote is the best. I know. Katie always hunts that guy down. That's right.
Okay. How many views does that have? It's got to have millions of views. Oh. 41 million views.
Uh-huh. You know, I've only ever seen like the first Lord of the Rings movie. Never seen any of the rest.
The Fellowship?
None of them. It goes, they're taking the hobbits to Isengard.
That's literally... I don't remember how it goes. So I was like, what?
I forgot that that's all it was. Sup, Javon?
That might been one of like the first things I ever watched on YouTube. How long ago was that?
It instantly fixed my mood.
19 years ago, that was uploaded to YouTube.
Blaze Burger.
What up, Blaze?
You know, I've never seen really the movies, like I said, but I also saw a clip where some lady showed a map of wherever they live, Mordor or something, and she showed like they could have just taken a boat.
Middle Earth,
yeah. They could have just taken a boat.
It's one of the few, one of the few that I can be like, I actually like the books better than the movies. I love the books. I read them all, and then saw the movies. When I heard that they were coming out, that's when I started reading them. And I absolutely loved the books. The movies, Fellowship of the Ring is dope. That's a dope movie. That's a really good movie.
Is that the first one?
Yeah. Two Towers is good. I like it. And Return of the King got a little long in the tooth. And then the subsequent movies that followed, not a big fan.
I think watching that they're going to Isengard, that's enough. That's all the Lord of the Rings I need right there.
Javon. Man, I sliced my thumb earlier today. I just opened it back up. Oh, got it on my horsey folder. I love the beginning of their chasing, not their chasing Amy, of Chasing Amy, when they talk about Return of the Jedi.
I've never seen Chasing Amy.
No? Ooh, I think that might be.
Katie's seen it.
That might be one of my. I'd put it top 5 all-time favorite movies.
Really?
Yeah. And my favorite of the. I think really. It edges out Dogma to me for the best of the Kevin Smith flicks.
Really? You have good taste in movies, so that's pretty high praise.
The Amy speech that Bob gives at the end, so that Bob, when he finally talks.
Zach.
Yo, what up, Zach?
Did you have good poop, Sharif?
Yeah, feeling better.
Good.
They were running out of actors. Zachary. Hope you're doing well, dude. Hope you're doing well. Zach, I debuted a couple of new clips that you might appreciate, that you might not have seen yet. Old Gabe has been getting around the live streams.
Game owners, what it do?
And the newest classic.
What's up, gay boners? What's up? How you guys doing, man? Thank you for stopping in.
He leaned in for that one.
That guy just rides his bike, giving inspirational messages, and looking for super chats. Troy, you're tripping, dude.
Yeah, I was just typing that. That is definitely not the worst view.
No, I can understand if it's not your number one, but worst?
Yeah, come on.
I mean, you have to put the rebooted at worst, in my opinion.
Hold on. Wasn't...
Hold on, Javon. I'm actually international because...
Okay, we have Gabe owner. He say, where are you? This Nigeria, bro.
Ngabe owner.
Ngabe owner.
He said, where are you? Nigeria, bro.
Oh, Stevie.
Dude, I never saw it.
Wow, you put it cheap. I mean, I'm pretty aligned with Troy on most things, man, but
this
worst? No way, dude.
I never saw Jersey Girl, but wasn't Jersey Girl also like universally hated?
Yeah, that's a hard one to put into the view. It's the Viewist universe,
right?
I
mean, the reboots are all horrible. Don't get me wrong, but
yeah,
I have no idea what the Viewist universe is.
Kevin Smith, and I think Jersey Girl is kind of when he ventured out of his court. So you have Clerks, you got Mallrats, you got Chasing Amy, you got Dogma, and you got Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back. Those all have a connection,
yes,
in them. And to me, I guess that's what I consider Viewist universe. And then you got Jersey Girl, and then you got, Clerks 2 and Clerks 3, and you got Zack and Mary Make a Porn.
Yep.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Out of the first 5 to me, Clerks, Mallrats, Chasing Amy, and
Jay and Silent Bob Strike
Back. Silent Bob Strike Back. The first 4, Dogma, Chasing Amy, Clerks, Strike Back, Threat.
Dogma's my number one.
I can get down with that. I can totally get down with that list. But I thought you said it was the worst.
For me, it's a switch up between Mallrats and Clerks, just because that's how I came in. was with like Clerks, and I've got that nostalgia factor.
Yeah,
you know. But
the Mallrats has a big time nostalgia for me, man. I can remember literally riding the bus down from up here to Seattle was a big thing when I was 14 or 15, but it had Jason Lee in it, and Jason Lee was like our skateboarding hero, man.
Yeah, man.
And knowing that he was in a movie, I saw it at the Egyptian Theater.
Wasn't that like one of his first breakout? Like
it was his first movie.
Oh,
his first major motion picture. He was big, like he was part of Stereo Skateboards and would like direct all the artsy fartsy skate videos, and himself is a really good skater. And for him to land the lead opposite Shannon Doherty in Mallrats was huge.
Yeah, dude, you have no idea that was his first motion picture job.
Yeah, that's what my cat was named. I named him Brody after Brody Bruce.
Snoochie Boochies.
Yeah.
What was that?
Kid's back on the escalator. Oh, Kyle.
No.
I guess I can see that though. It depends on what your real scene was, I guess, at the time. Because Empire Records is, in my opinion, is also a very, very, very nostalgic.
It's definitely up there in the conversation. I'm not saying that it's not at the same level as Mallrats, but definitely I wouldn't put it above myself.
I mean, if we're talking just kind of early 90s nostalgia movies of like my teenager years, Empire Records is up there.
Yeah.
But me, of all of them, and I don't know if it was a big movie outside of Seattle, but Singles, to me, that if you've seen Singles, that was, a big Cameron Crowe movie at the time, capturing the Seattle scene. And I'm like, I was growing up, watching that movie literally being made.
Nice.
And then when that came out, man, we saw that in the movie theater so many times, and that's like one of the most nostalgic movies of all time for me. But High Fidelity is really good. Jack Black, that's when Jack Black was still, I think, a good, like, funny character actor.
Daddy, would you like some sausage?
Ooh, I would absolutely put it up there. Javon, you know what I just listened to? From Singles. You'd find it on my most recent playlist. 3 Days by Jane's Addiction. It's like a 10-minute song. Dude, that song, and it's sad what's happened to Jane's Addiction. But if you've never been a Jane's Addiction fan and you want, to me, like their greatest most epic song, and I think it's so underrated, 3 Days by Jane's Addiction, I think is just, God, I had that song cranked, man. You ever go back and try to find a movie title and
Scotty doesn't know.
Oh. Robin Tooney was great. She was also Robin Tooney in wasn't she part of with what's her name? Fruza Balk and Nev Campbell. Wasn't she part of that movie?
Ooh, I had a little crush on Fairuza Balk.
I don't know what they're talking about.
She also played the
Craft?
autistic chick. What?
The Craft?
The Craft, yeah. Is she in?
That's what Katie said.
Is she in The Craft?
Fairuza Balk? Yeah.
No, Robin Tooney.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where. Yes, The Craft.
Kevin Smith, how you doing?
Ryan, you still around? You lurking? Or did you knock out? Ryan Ellis, I mean.
Yeah, man, Empire Records was a good movie.
He is done. Good night, Blaze Backer.
Ouchie, something like that. Yeah, sounds familiar.
Deuces Blaze.
Ryan, you wanted to see it before. There you go. Just happen to have it.
The Plague.
Yeah, sure.
Flesh of the Gods.
I love Van Wilder.
You know, is anybody? What's his? What's the main character's name from Van Wilder?
Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah. Is anybody like kind of getting tired of him as time goes on? Like, I loved him. I was a huge fan of him in his early years, but now,
Hey, what up, Fedward?
I'm just.
Federal Harrison.
I've had enough.
I mean, he's in a lot of stuff. I'm not necessarily annoyed by him. I'm annoyed by The Rock. I don't know why.
Interesting.
Take Me To, Fed Harrison.
Ryan Reynolds at least tries new things, whereas like The Rock is like always The Rock.
There.
Ryan.
No, he's done serious ones.
Cheeto.
The only Ryan Reynolds movies I can think
Oh.
of. What's he done other than Deadpool?
He was in Van Wilder. Waiting.
Yeah. See, I loved Waiting.
Oh, he wasn't Waiting.
He was in a really interesting movie called The Nines, but not a lot of people have heard that one. And that
Wasn't
one
he
was
also on Two Guys, a Girl, in a Pizza Shop? I thought Waiting was okay. What up, Sterling, mate?
Ed, thank you again. I
Really?
love
That's
this
it.
game.
What up, Ed?
Yeah, I don't feel like I haven't seen enough Ryan Reynolds to be sick of him.
Interesting. Yeah, for some, I think it may be like, I don't know, a lot of the media coverage for like Deadpool that I got whenever those come out, or like Deadpool Wolverine, and then he's in all of those like phone ads. I get ads all the time for his phone service on YouTube, and it drives me nuts. Yeah, like
I don't know about that.
I get like at least a dozen a day of just him advertising his like cheaper phone service. Maybe that's why I feel that way.
Mr. Stoops.
Let's talk about ads for a second. I hate that they started sneaking. I think they've been doing it for a while, but like Hulu and Amazon Prime.
Yep.
And I already pay for the service, and now they're sneaking ads in. And I have Paramount Plus, so I've become obsessed with the show thanks to Paul freaking Might. Yellow Jackets. I'm a half hour away from finishing season 2, and until Maddie's live, I had never even heard of the show. But watching on first season on Netflix, because Netflix doesn't show commercials.
Yeah.
At least my version of Netflix doesn't.
No,
I had to switch to Paramount Plus to watch season 2, and Paramount Plus puts like 3 minutes in, they put a commercial, and they're not skippable, and you have to watch like 60 seconds worth of commercials, and then they do it like another 6 minutes after that. But if like you forget where you're at in an episode and you have to fast forward,
you
gotta wait like 120 seconds for it to start, and then you're like, oh shit, I'm actually a little bit further ahead, so you skip ahead, and then it puts you into another 120, and I'm like, I just had to watch 4 minutes of fucking commercials.
Yeah, dude. I fucking hate it.
Yeah, on YouTube, I don't get it. I have YouTube Premium.
Oh, dude, YouTube. Okay, so I use ad blockers on my computer, right? But on my tablet, my phone, and stuff like that, dude, YouTube is horrible. Like, I'll get an ad within the first, like, I gotta watch an ad to watch the video, and then I get a mid-roll ad 1 minute. Like, literally, I've looked at it on the time scrubber, right? Literally 1 minute into the video, you know, and then you get another one like 5 to 6 minutes after that, and then so on and so forth. They're getting abusive with it, honestly, because they know, like, they have us, you know, like, what are we all gonna do? Stop hopping on YouTube tomorrow? You know what I mean?
I know.
But that show, Yellow Jackets, man, oh, so good.
Is it about wasps?
No, it's about a soccer team.
They get lost and they kill each other.
It sounds like Candy watched it.
It's like Alive meets Lord of the Rings meets Heathers, almost. Not Lord of the Rings, Lord of the Flies. Gifted 3 memberships. Holy moly. Zachary.
One more guy.
Zach, you get a Love Me Like You for that. No. That's not it. Ooh, Downtown.
Ooh,
you're bass slapping in that one.
I like that one.
Like 90s synth, like electric boogaloo vibes.
Question for the chat. What fast food chain or whatever makes the worst sandwiches? I'm not talking burgers. Worst sandwich.
Quiznos.
Really? Quiznos?
You got a pepper bar.
I was just gonna say that. I liked Quiznos. They're toasted.
I loved Quiznos.
I loved them when they first started, but the last few years I've had Quiznos, they haven't held up. But Subway's pretty close at the same level for me. As far
Subway's
as
the worst for me.
I haven't been to Subway. We have a place around here that used to be really good. That's gone downhill. It's called Porta Subs.
We have them. They used to be good. Not anymore.
I went to one not too long ago. I'm like, nope.
Horror movie. Why Firehouse? That one actually surprises me because that's probably like
we just got one, and I've never been to one.
They're delicious. Oh, I like
man. See, the Quiznos around here, I guess, were really. They are crunchy. They are tasty. They are good because they toast them.
Yeah, ours was good. Troy don't like them.
Pepper bar. Yeah. You guys remember the awesome Quiznos commercials from back in the day?
Wasn't it like hamsters or something?
Yeah.
We have a pepper bar.
They got a pepper bar.
But they were like coked out hamsters.
Yeah. They are sneaky, they are crunchy, they are good because they toast them.
Yeah, Jersey Mike's is pretty good. If I had to choose, though, to go to one, I mean, if I live close to a Schlotsky's, yes.
Yeah, those things. Jesus.
Quizno's new Santa Fe Trio self.
Yes.
The early 2000s was a wild time.
I love that was a real commercial.
Yes.
It's like, for me in that era, Quiznos
Yes.
was awesome, but then like they dropped off hard in Southern California.
Subway should go back to its $5 footlongs.
Yeah.
Because their meatball was my favorite.
Do you guys have a place called West Coast Sourdough around you guys? They opened up around here, and they're currently like my favorite sub shop in
Hell
town.
drug. F your couch.
But I really don't. I'll go to Jersey Mike's when my nephew is working to get one of their cheesesteak sandwiches. Or I get I go to one of the, in my opinion, the best sandwich that I can get is a banh mi from Broadway Pho in Everett, down towards Josh's neck of the woods. I'll go to there. I'll go get a banh mi over like a sub somewhere.
There. I was gonna say the local. Let's be real. The local spots are always the best. You know. I used to have a local spot when I lived in Michigan that my friend introduced me to, and they would do like they had the freshest cuts. Everything was like unbelievable. And if you really wanted to go crazy, they had like a full pound meat one that you could get to like split with money, which is like super dope. And when I was in high school and I started smoking cigarettes, like before I would go into school, I would swing by there and park behind them. And like the guys who owned the shop and worked there, you know, knew me. So they'd come out, have their morning cigarette. We'd have like our coffees in a paper cup. And that's how I'd start my day. You know, like my senior year of high school. It's pretty awesome.
I know, horror movie. Yep. Subway used to be pretty good, but yeah, they've gone way downhill.
Well, they were good because they didn't have much competition back in the day also.
Yeah. But their quality was better back then. Now everything's just ugh.
You definitely don't get your money's worth either.
No, okay. Dude, you know, like it's freaking crazy now. You go to get fast food, right? I got a burger and fries and a bottle of water at McDonald's, and it cost me like $20, man.
It's because you chose water.
Dude, it adds like $1 to the thing. Like it's not a big shift in price.
That was good.
We had a place here for a little bit that I could go get like it's a popular chain, I think. They closed. We only had one here, but I could get like a meatloaf sandwich.
Ooh.
Boston Market.
I used to go to Boston Market all the time, and they closed it here. There's no more Boston Markets here.
Yeah, same here.
Clover's they do have a good sandwich, but that's still a burger place. Chicken bagger.
And I eat at home a lot, but sometimes I'm on the road and running errands and stuff, and that's the only way to go. But
here's another question: Who makes the best chicken burger? Chicken sandwich.
That's a tough one.
I know, but who makes the best? Whether it's crispy or grilled.
I want to say Chick-fil-A. but real close second is Popeye's spicy chicken sandwich.
Popeyes is good. Chick-fil-A is always a good choice.
I think Popeyes is better. Popeyes is better than Chick-fil-A in my opinion.
Yeah, that's a real tough one for me between those two.
Kyle, we have one of those here.
Having said that, I haven't had Raising Cane's, and I haven't had Churches since they revamped, because they revamped hard.
Did they?
Yeah, like all of the churches now are like night and day different. They used to be like hood only status back in the day, and now they're like way more available.
We don't have a Bojangles around here.
Bojangles is southern, but I've heard great things.
We're getting one of those.
Nice.
No shit.
Yeah, no. A lot of these places that were always east of the mighty Mississippi that would never come over here are starting to come over here.
Yeah.
Please take me.
But Bojangles is like known in the South.
Mississippi.
Legit.
They got those in Atlanta, Ed? Bring me some Bojangles chicken, Ed.
We do have a Jollibee, but I haven't been there yet either. That's the Filipino goodness.
Yeah.
Chicken in a sauce, I'm there.
Oh, Josh. I liked Boston Market. Huey Magoo's. God's Chick-fil-A. Popeyes over Chick-fil-A, huh?
Yeah, I say Popeyes over Chick-fil-A. At least here's
the problem I have with
Popeyes,
the problem I have with Popeyes is that like I don't really like anything else on their menu other than the chicken sandwich. But with Chick-fil-A, I get a damn near as good sandwich and I can enjoy the rest of the menu.
You know what the key to Chick-fil-A being tasty is?
The hate?
Pickles.
Everybody uses pickles though now. Like
even Popeyes.
I think pickles are standard on a fried chicken sandwich.
No, that's not just on the sandwich. They soak the chicken in pickle juice.
No, that's a pretty common.
Yeah, because pickles are delicious.
I think the pickle juice brine is a pickle juice and like buttermilk.
Still for me though, nothing. No chicken that I've ever had in the entire world compares to Marietta Local.
I was gonna say their fried chicken, their waffles is.
I'm gonna have to go to this place when I go to Blade Atlanta one day, because right now that Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles is top dog for this guy.
Roscoe's is good, dude. Like no joke, Roscoe's is legit. But Marietta Local, it's like the difference between like a really, really good restaurant and like Michelin rated fine dining in terms of like the quality. Yeah, it's Marietta Local's that big of a step.
That's big words, because Roscoe's, I still have dreams about it.
Bro, I had dreams of, dude, put it to you like this. We celebrated one of my birthdays at Roscoe's. Okay? I love Roscoe's. Marietta still edges it out.
I want to have a birthday at Roscoe's, Katie. No, that's in Los Angeles.
Oh, it's only been 2 hours.
If you want to cut it early, we can.
I might want to.
Oh.
Cracker Barrel is legit, Javon.
Tenderloin biscuits. I've still never eaten at a Cracker Barrel.
Oh, they're so good.
Still never had Cracker Barrel.
Sheba Hut, yes.
Yeah,
I get the Apollo. The Apollo.
I went there. I went there based on Maddie and Katie saying how good it was, and ours was disappointing.
Yeah, that sucks, because I've never been you got to come to mine.
I've never heard of Chiba Hut.
Everything's weed themed.
Yeah. And they have
I figured by the name, but
so the sandwich I get is called the Apollo, but it's a Greek sandwich. It's my favorite. It's got Kalamata olives on there and chicken and Greek dressing and
Interesting.
The feta cheese.
Kalamata and chicken. Huh. I don't know if I've ever eaten those two together.
What was it called? But I don't think so, Kyle. I also had another question for the chat. Say you can have a cheat day and eat whatever you wanted. What would you choose?
Deep dish pizza, bro. Detroit style.
So I'm asking because, you know, for my birthday, I want to have a good cheat day. And I usually go to like Texas Roadhouse so I can eat all those rolls and get my steak.
Yeah.
But I'm honestly considering doing like Golden Corral buffet because I've been craving a buffet.
Ooh.
I'm done. Remember, I did the Golden Corral up in Anchorage and turned around and walked out.
Yours suck. Ours is good though. The one we have is a good one. I like Golden Corral. I like being able to put meatloaf, chicken, pizza, chicken noodle soup, and brownies. Like, I love cotton candy.
Jello.
That's for you, buddy.
What was that? We went to the most basic buffet place in
Cox's Country Buffet.
Cox's Country Buffet. It was the most basic. It wasn't bad, but it had just the standard. It had meatloaf and macaroni and cheese and corn and, you know.
The ambiance that was created was the best part.
But it was good. And they had, you know, fried chicken and then all the standard, you know, like Jello salad and.
There it is. That was in Weber's Falls, Oklahoma.
I still have their business card too.
If you go there, you might see a Said Stevie sticker up in the bathroom. Yeah, right there. That was the buffet.
That was the buffet, yeah.
That was it.
Yeah,
but, I mean,
that was it.
It was cool though. It was a cool little place.
Do I still have photos of
There's
that?
that Jello right there, Stevie. Yeah, that right there is like literally the whole buffet. All you can eat.
If I type in Oklahoma.
Dude, we used to have the coolest buffet in downtown Los Angeles, and then it got bought out and gentrified.
Oh, I hate when they do that.
Dude, let me show you, like, I can show you a picture of the interior. It was wild.
Interior crocodile alligator.
I was hoping to see if those pictures, like where Stevie slapped a sticker, it was up at the top of a doorway. But I don't.
Oh yeah, that's totally the place, man.
Yeah. I was just hoping for a sticker. I mean, it wasn't bad, but flipping Jello through a straw.
Maddie, this was 3 years ago already.
Years. Yeah.
Nice.
Years. My shirt's barely holding together right there. We just had a belly full of cocks right there. I put my cotton candy under the chocolate fountain. See? But you know what? We used to have good buffets, but a lot of them closed since COVID. But the Golden Corral stayed open. And then some of the like sushi buffets, but I don't like seafood. You don't go very often.
What don't you like about seafood, by the way?
You know, I don't know. I lived in Hawaii, and I used to eat fish and like swordfish and all that stuff, and it was good.
Yeah.
And then as soon as I moved to Arizona, I instantly hated it, and I can't do it anymore.
You know, Matt's favorite food is koi.
My favorite food is not poi. Poi oozes out of Satan's butthole.
It's crazy to think that this was already 3 years ago.
Ugh. Yeah, that's the knife store here. Knife City.
Nice.
That was the world's biggest what? Swiss
Battle
Army knife or something.
Yeah.
I've been to Bobby Q here.
Have you been there since, Matty?
No.
Check out the share screen, Matty.
What's this place?
Oh yeah. So this was Clifton's Cafeteria in downtown LA, and I don't know if you can see my mouse, but like,
yes,
over this side is like a tunnel you would go through, and behind these stairs is where the actual like buffet was, and then you would come out on this right side, and on the ground floor there was seating, there was like a waterfall, fake plants, taxidermy animals and stuff. It was kitschy and weird.
So you can look at the animals you're eating.
Yeah, it was super strange, like 1960s, 1970s, like faux wood paneling on the walls, and like,
That's cool.
Yeah, it was awesome. And then they, like I said, they gentrified it, and now it looks like this. Oh, hold on.
Looks like you.
Here we go.
Horror movie. We did, and they closed down because of COVID, but they just reopened, like brand new. Sweet Tomatoes.
Yeah, so now it looks like this. They turned it into a gentrified, bougie, like downtown bar. And it sucks.
Grand Central Market.
Yeah, Grand Central Market's legit. Dude, Cheeto, I used to live within walking distance of all of that stuff. Like,
Super salad.
Grand Central Market was like 3 blocks away, 4 blocks away.
Yeah, like spaghetti and stuff, or you could get like a salad bar. Full on salad.
I'm wearing that shirt right now. The Spacewalk.
That place was cool. Yes, they did. Horror movie. That's where I bought that $9,000 bottle.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a fun place.
They were cool people.
Oh.
That's where you farted in Cue Ball's mouth.
Rash here.
Yep.
But yep, that's the site of the infamous. Like 30 seconds after that, I was like, "Hey, Cue Ball, put your face right here."
Shout out Cue Ball. Cue Ball.
He's taking a little break.
Hop the bus to Little Tokyo and hit the arcade back in the day.
Oh yeah.
And buy a Mogwai.
Mogwai.
But you know what? After all that, I think my cheat day will be a buffet and just eat everything.
Just eat it all.
I like it. I always start with like a soup, get a little salad, and then I load up on fried chicken and rolls, mashed taters, mac and cheese. And then Country or Golden Corral also has like a steak grilling station.
They got at Golden Corral. They got that Bourbon Street chicken. That's really good.
That one is good. That was Chinatown. Man, he racist. Shut
Yeah, video game arcades, man. I grew up in arcades.
Yeah, they used to have them in the mall.
Yeah, we had the Marysville Mall. It's not even there anymore, or it's not a mall anymore. But the Marysville Mall arcade.
My childhood mall just got destroyed. That's where they filmed Bill and Ted. But we used to have an arcade, and the food court was upstairs, surrounding an ice skating rink. So we'd play the arcade, watch the hockey games, and yeah, they had the movie theater.
Theater.
And the t-shirts you could buy that would airbrush your names on it.
Yeah, airbrush T-shirts.
And the little rice with your name on it.
Oh my! Oh, light went out.
And they put it in like a little glass vial, right? Yeah, I remember that. Water tube slides, that'd be cool.
And skate park too.
My favorite arcade game of all time out of any game was Hydro Thunder. Hydro Thunder. I would play the crap out of that. And then they started bringing in like airplane games, like F-14 Tomcats, where you sit in like a thing that would move.
Pole position.
Yeah, those were cool.
I like
Hydro Thunder.
I liked Afterburner. That was the one that I would geek out on as a kid. Hydro Thunder was elite. Hydro Thunder still is an amazing game.
I looked up how much it would cost to buy a Hydro Thunder arcade.
How much?
They're like thousands.
Oh, really?
Spy Hunter was the shit horror movie.
You need to get rich.
Yeah.
I was always a Pitfall dude. Loved me some Pitfall. But I would play. I played pinball more than like a traditional arcade game. Pinballs were my jam. Lethal Weapon 3 is still my favorite pinball. Followed by The Simpsons.
New or you?
We can settle it.
Oh, I'm guessing that's new then.
5Gs, huh?
I think that's per. No, I think that's per, because these ones are just one.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. I don't know. But if it was two, I mean...
YT Music Portal.
I loved this game, though.
I don't think I ever played that game.
Just a boat racing game. But they hyped it up with the announcer guy. And then you can unlock secret ships, and like one of them was the Titanic. And when you hit the boost, the back smokestack would tilt back and shoot fire out.
Yeah.
Ship fire.
I loved it.
We
have there's a bar here in downtown, and there's a secret door. Like you have to go through a freezer.
Yeah.
And you do it, and no one's gonna tell you where it is. You have to like have someone that knows where it is. But once you go through it, there's another bar inside, and it's just surrounded by pinball machines.
Oh, nice. Yeah, dude, there's cool places like that are cropping up nowadays that, like, I don't know, I really want to check out. Like, there's a new place that started up in Las Vegas called K-Way's Car Lounge. It's like a boutique for people with, like, special interests in cars and stuff like that. I want to. There's more like game and drink places that are opening up now, like so you can go as an adult and sit and have beers and play arcade games. Love stuff like that coming up.
Yeah. More places need to tend to our youth.
Yeah, but adult youth.
Hello, Mad Hatter. Yeah,
What up, Mad Hatter?
I suck at Joust.
I think a lot of those retro arcade / like bars have been popping up around here for a while.
Yeah.
We just got one. It's too busy to go to.
Right? That's why they're popping up so much.
Yeah.
People really want that.
You know, they got like a simple like bar menu. You can get chicken shrimp basket, or the burger basket, a pint of beer, and I don't know if they serve like hard alcohol there. I think it's beer and
Papadoos. We have one of those here.
Papadoos, huh? I was, and I went in and turned off all that stuff off. Kyle.
Speaking of Substack, though, Scott said he's trying to find time to do more with this Substack. Because I asked him. I said, why ain't you done one in a while? But he said he's going to work on it. At least I hope that's what he kind of said.
Now you're putting words in his mouth.
You know what? You're right. Let me see exactly what he said. That's what I've been working on. A way to make it part of a routine.
There you go.
$2 buffet? What? Yeah. YouTube. How you doing?
Speaking of, Stevie, what day do you think we're going to do the... are we still thinking Brazilian barbecue?
I haven't put any thought into it yet.
Okay.
I haven't put in any thought. I mean, I'm down. I am down if people want to go do that again. That Fogo de Chao is only like 20 minutes from the house.
The Kaiser dinner is Saturday.
Is it?
Yeah, I just looked at it right now.
Is it at the same place?
Yeah, same place. The Punch Bowl.
The Punch Bowl?
Yeah.
I got invited to the Kaiser dinner, so eat a bowl for me, Sharif.
Oh, yeah. Always get down at the Kaiser dinner, man.
Wish I could go one of these years. I'm even more disappointed again now that the Orion might be there. But we will
rock you.
We will.
Cheeto. I'm definitely seeing Damon, actually. I'm seeing Thursday night.
Yeah, you're going to their wedding or something, right?
Yeah, they're like, I guess it's like kind of like a reception / celebration. I'm trying to figure out if I should.
Oh, it's not their. I thought you said you were going to their wedding.
Oh no, God no! I think their wedding's in China, more likely. But I got to figure out some kind of gift, man. I don't know what to get them.
Better hope they don't have
a wedding gift.
Yeah.
All right, before Stevie ends it, I have a would you rather. I just found it.
Okay.
For $1 million, would you rather fight a chimpanzee to the death or kill your entire body weight's worth of fire ants in under a day with no tools, just your hands?
What? What kind of question is... Look,
then you could be like flamethrower and then
a chimpanzee is gonna rip your dick off, dude. You don't have a chance. It's gonna rip your dick off.
Oh, you're choosing the pervert chimp.
No, that's what chimps do. They rip your dick off, dude.
Yeah.
I've always heard they rip your face off.
That too.
If they're
What?
gonna rip your dick off.
Ants. Easy.
Yeah. There's no way I would ever want to fight a chimpanzee ever.
What if you could be covered in Crisco? Head to toe. You'd be slippery.
No,
and
chimpanzees
slightly
are
delicious.
dude.
I don't want Crisco on my junk.
Well, it's getting ripped off, so it doesn't even matter. Chimps are hardcore. They are. Eddie would use fire ants. Your whole body weight, though.
Have you ever seen a chimpanzee that, like, without its fur?
Yes.
They're like the most roided up, ripped, like, animals out there, aside from like a gorilla. You know,
they're a primate.
There you go, Stevie. Get his dick first.
Oh, how the turntables.
You know a horror movie? Yes. You and the chimp are naked.
Again. Level on up. What up?
Level on up. It's about dominance.
Exactly.
I'm going to Greco-Roman wrestle.
I mean, I would have to, if I chose ants, that's 330 pounds of fire ants. That's a lot of ants, like millions. Good old dominance.
Do you have any, like, can you do, like, any way to get rid of the fire ants?
No, just, you know what? In both scenarios, you're naked and covered in Crisco.
So how can I get rid of the fire ants? What am I allowed to do?
Figure it out.
I mean, if
You're
I'm
trapped
allowed-
in a room with however much you weigh full of fire ants. You're naked, covered in Crisco. There's either a chimp looking at your dick or a mountain of fire ants. What's your choice?
I'm going to step on all the fire ants, dude. I'm going to run all over them. One of the few times I'll ever run in my life.
Greased up, naked Sharif stomping ants.
Bro, way better than greased up naked Sharif getting like his
Bleeding.
ass chewed by it.
Bleeding from the crotch.
Exactly.
Dickless.
Exactly.
What are you talking about?
No, don't smoke it.
Javon versus 7 ants. Oh, here we go. Would you rather be a chicken crossing a road or a chicken knocking on Stevie's door?
It's not the same chicken.
Stevie's in the house covered in Crisco.
And a chicken knocks on the door.
All right, so ants was nobody chose the chimp.
No.
Someone might have until Stevie talked about the dick ripping.
Hey,
no, dude.
It's not like I made that up.
I believe you, but I didn't think about that until you said it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, the only time you think about your junk is when you're whispering it into a old woman's ear in the grocery store.
Dang it, Katie.
Oh, Menards. Oh, Menards.
That lady hustled, though.
I'm sure she did. You put some pep in her step.
She did. She did.
This is the old woman's ear. And I'm Maddie. Oh, my nards.
That's basically exactly what happened.
One minute he's doing questionably sweet basket tricks. Next minute, it's the BMI Pain Olympics.
Oh.
and whacking himself in the junk. And then bragging to an old woman about it. After he got done crop dusting aisle 5.
Not crop dusting, like literally mustard gassing, apparently.
Mustard gas in aisle 5. Get aroused. Is it the women version of a fear boner?
I was just about to say those exact words.
What a quinky dink. All right, boys. I think we ended on a good note. I think we ended that on a good note.
Did we?
Yeah.
Are you sure about that?
You sure about that? You sure about that? Man, I wanted to go see that movie Friendship this weekend, but it's not it's in select theaters. And my theater isn't one of the select ones.
Dang it, Kyle.
Oh, how was that horror movie?
Oh, that's awesome.
Is
Yeah,
this
28th.
Lyrical entertainer?
The final chapter horror movie. It's the 28th for me. I get back from Wisconsin on that Friday, and then Saturday I'm going to Wu-Tang and Run the Jewels.
Hell yeah. Dude, your next month is going to be sick, Stevie. Busy, but sick.
Yeah. Wisconsin. And I do truly think that I'm going to be able to plan Blade Show West on the company's dime.
Ooh, nice.
I think I'm just going to fly in 3 days. I have to be there on a Monday or on a Tuesday anyway. So it's not going to cost me any extra if I fly in early. So
yeah.
I'm definitely a go for Blade West.
Oh. Look, yeah.
You know what that's an international sign for?
Wrap this up. Let's wrap this up. Wrap this up. Let's wrap this up.
Had to find it.
Maddie understood the assignment.
Oh, dang. Sorry, Fred.
Yeah, sorry to hear that, dude.
Both their names were Jimmy. Lure 2.
Lure 2. Alrighty, mofos. Next, Late Night with SaidFaction will be on Maddie's channel. I'll be broadcasting from the house at Blade Show.
The house?
Yeah.
So, Blade Show is this week.
That's right.
Dude,
What show is this week?
time is going by so fast.
Yeah.
The people demand it, Sharif.
Ah,
They demand it.
apparently.
Can we get a live rendition, Sharif?
Nope.
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 What if you sold out of all your Aurelias at Blade Show?
No, still no.
Heck yeah, horror movie. Lactose intolerant.
Lactose intolerant.
Just a dude about milk.
All things dairy.
Why is he hanging out like with knife dudes?
I don't know.
Hey.
He probably just found you scrolling through like you do as gay boners. It was like,
You're welcome.
well, this guy's in front of a porta potty. Let's share my milk.
Oh.
What's
Alrighty,
up?
mofos.
Shout out the lack.
Yeah. See you again real soon.
Bye, everyone.
Everybody. Bye bye.
Right to jail.